Hi there, man cavers. How you doing? Ha! I can't hear you anyway. Listen, I'm really sorry about the mess. I am still converting this garage into a working bar. Some of it's obviously done, some of it over there isn't. And I'll show you that at the end of the video if you really want to see all that sort of stuff. Hang about until the end. So I'm going to be making in this video this drink into something a bit more passable. I don't actually like this very much. It's Sicilian lemonade, refreshingly light, no artificial sweeteners. I'm not surprised, it tastes horrible. Some of you may like this stuff. I actually make my own lemonade, and so this doesn't really do it for me. But, you know, each to their own. Let's try and make something a little bit more flavoursome though, shall we? So I'm going to add a whole one of these into there. And then, I'm not going to shake this, by the way. I'm making it in a shaker purely because it's big enough. But I'm not actually going to shake this because it's fizzy, and I don't want to do that. I've got a worm juice glass. This is one of the ones from our website. So if you want this one, not covered in dust, a brand new one, then head on over to realwizardryshop.com. So I'm going to be making it and then pouring it in there. So I think we're going to have to start to experiment a little bit with all this sort of stuff. I don't know whether I do have some grenadine. There we go. Cool. Let's grab some of that. That's going to sweeten it up a bit because it says no artificial sweeteners. You know what? I'm going to pour the whole lot in. What the hell? Because I think we're going to have enough room. All I'm going to do is add a little bit of booze to it, a little bit of sweeteners, and see what happens, really. So I'm going to add, I don't know, 25 millilitres of grenadine to it. That wasn't a bad guess, was it? Instantly turns everything very, very red. The grenadine is quite a potent syrup. It's quite sugary and it's quite sweet as a result. So I'm not going to need very much of that, but 25 ml should be enough, I think. Now, I could start mixing in other things like triple sec, other citrus fruits, but I don't think I'm really going to want to go down that route. What I did actually on a previous video, and if you want to see that, click up here, is mix up lemon, or lime actually in this case, with some orange flavours from Blue Curacao. I'm not going to go down that road, but I did use some vanilla vodka. So I'm going to have some vanilla vodka in this one as well, I think, because it worked really, really well. And I'm going to have a little bit more, so I'm going to have 50 millilitres of that. And like I said in the other video, this is kind of my go-to spirit. I often go to it. I don't always, but I often go to vanilla vodka because it's just delicious. And it's one of those flavours that tends to go with anything, which is probably why it's such a popular ice cream flavour. Next up, I've got up here some Passoa. It's actually up here on the bar. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it's in shot. And it's one of these optics up here, so I'll just fill that up to 25 ml, and again up to 50, and straight in there. Now it's the same colour, but it is a different flavour. I'm going to put the lid on here, not to shake it, but because I'm going to tip the whole thing upside down, which hopefully is going to mix it quite nicely. Normally I'd stir it, but I don't have a stirrer in the magical man cave right now. So pour it out again. This will degas it slightly, and there's a little bit too much to fit into a pint glass, but that's okay. It smells good. Oh, and another successful drink. Yay, well done me. Now, if you want any of these ingredients, I'm going to put it all up onto the website. If you're watching this video right now, congratulations and thank you very much. However, I may not have updated the website yet. As promised, from this side of the bar, everything's looking pretty good. We've got a book of evil spells over here. This is all Instagram ready. We've got the Skelly Grow bottle up there. We've got some infusion of wormwood and the wolfsbane potion. We've got a quote from Albus Dumbledore across the top over here, and then a whole load of other magical related things. That's all looking good until you see things like this, the broom. Now this is where the illusion starts breaking down. It's a lovely Chesterfield sofa covered with crap. So this is the bit that Instagram does not want you to see. Look at that. Awful, isn't it? Absolutely horrendous. But the bar itself is looking pretty good, I think. And then over here, we've got the moving portrait, which isn't working at the moment, but it is working. It's just not on. Now, this is my Fire TV. And then if I go over to here, this is my weather cube. So this is basically a die, which if I turn it to side 3, which is this side, and then plop it down, hopefully this will work. And then the TV says, I will make it snow, getting that from YouTube. Now, because it's the first time loading up YouTube, it might take a little while, but it should, in theory, and hopefully, load up the right video. Although I think it probably isn't going to do that. I had this problem earlier on today. Let's try that again with the cube.
Getting that from YouTube.
And there we go, it loads up the video. So this is going to be a window out to everywhere, or a window to nowhere, I guess. It's kind of a magical window. The reason that I've got that light above it there is because this is going to cast a fake daylight. I haven't rigged it up yet, but it's going to be behind a shield, which is going to kind of shine down. Not on the TV, but it's going to kind of cast a glow as if the light is coming from outside. So it should be a pretty good illusion. That there is a bit of a bookshelf that I've made. There's going to be a fireplace here. All of that stuff is coming very, very soon. I'm also probably going to put a bookshelf up there and that sort of thing as well. The spirit level's up there to remind me that that's not level and I need to sort that out. But that's the idea. Thanks very much for watching. If you did like this video, please like it, subscribe, ding that bell, share it with your friends. All of that stuff really helps me out, and especially the liking, all of that sort of thing is really, really cool. I'll be back next time with some more magical awesomeness. But until next time, as always,
Stay magical.